We back.
Yeah!
Wait! Before you watch this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Ding ding.
Also, make sure to follow all our social media networks, DADS Podcast, every Twitter, 2dads with dreads. Alright, press play again.
I've been watching my anime shows and stuff, like the new stuff that's been out this month. It's funny because, like,
Kick y'all over.
when I
as soon as we talked about the show, they kicked that bitch off.
yeah,
Funimation.
it was funny because like that's how I found out, because like I was looking, I was like, all right, I was like, what today is, and I was looking because I know the little Funimation schedule with all of the new shows I'm watching, and I was like, oh yeah.
My show.
I was like, my Ratchet show is available now. I go to click it, and I'm like, stupid ass Funimation app, because like on my PlayStation I'm always having troubles with it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it does that shit on the PlayStation. I don't know why.
It's stupid.
Weird.
Like it's stupid on
weird.
there. And y'all need to fix that shit.
Yeah, that shit weird. I don't know why the fuck it does that either.
Yeah, so like more than likely I just normally just watch on my phone, because like I can't watch it on my TV because the PlayStation app be fucking up.
Like,
but like
restarts it and all type of dumb shit.
Yeah, so
I just load the shit. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I just was like, fuck it. I just did it on the phone and I clicked it, and I know 100% like it works on my phone.
Yeah.
And I'm clicking it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was like,
did you read the?
I was like, did they take this off? Yeah, I read the statement.
You read the statement,
yeah, that's how I found out. I was like, I googled and I typed in the show, and the first thing
like,
was
niggas,
like,
y'all got Berserk on here. What are you talking about?
y'all got Berserk, Freezing,
Blood Sea, all type of shit.
Yeah, it's hella stuff on there. It's like
this ain't family friendly, nigga. Nothing of animation and Funimation is family friendly. Goddamn, it's very rare any of this shit is fucking family friendly, my nigga.
I was like, y'all got hella fan service stuff on there that crossed that line. But I was like, after that third episode, I was like, I can kind of see why.
Like, I see why y'all ain't hearing this shit no more.
Yeah, that third episode was wild when I watched it, but that was like last week though.
I understand.
Yeah, it was last week though, before they.
I wonder if it's on Crunchyroll. Is it on Crunchyroll?
No, not on there.
It ain't nowhere.
Nah, they dropped it, so like it's in limbo. But you can find it. You can find it.
Yeah, I found the first 3 episodes probably.
No, you can find the next episodes. No,
okay.
Because like they coming out, like because it's airing in Japan.
You just gotta find.
You just gotta find some kind of side link to watch it.
Understood.
So, but I was like, man, ain't this some shit? I was still able to watch it though. I was like, all right. I was like reading an article. I was like, Funimation. I was like, I can think of 10 shows on here right now. That's ratchet and raunchy, just like this, the fit. Same. But then I was like thinking about the third episode. I was like, okay, it was kind of borderline hentai. I was like, okay, maybe I'll give you that edge. I was like, you got hella stuff on there, man.
Well, I'll get to it when I get to it then.
Man.
Well, the first episode is dubbed, right? The rest of them is subbed, right?
That's the thing, like
Funimation was doing a simul dub though, right?
Yeah, because they were doing a simul dub for it. So like they dubbed the first episode of it.
Right.
That's why I'm like, who the fuck? Like
somebody snitched.
That was the first.
Somebody snitched like a motherfucker.
You know what? That was like the first thing that came to mind. I was like, I bet some parent or some shit. And I'm like, nigga.
Somebody
like
snitched.
The other half of me was like, nigga, you a parent,
right? Like you should be telling about this. And the other side is like, I really love anime.
Right. And I would show I was like, man, I bet some parent or some shit reported this, and like, because their kid was watching it or some shit. And I was like, Funimation usually good with that, because like they got like a
thing at age on the case is, right? No?
On their little thing, when you sign up for like the first time, they ask you an age limit, and they'll put like a
recommended shit
restriction thing on there if you're not old enough or whatever.
Okay.
But I was like, man, I bet some parent or some shit, and I was like,
niggas fucking shit up.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought, but then I was like, man, these niggas didn't do their research too. I was like, usually when like make adaptations of like a manga and shit, like you get a good idea of how it is.
Right.
I was like, somebody out there pitched that idea, and then somebody was like, yeah.
They got finessed. We were like, motherfuckers we got that new Funimation contract. Oh shit, Funimation found out what we really are. Pyramid scheme. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit though.
Man, it's funny though. That's why I like it. It's funny. It's ratchet and like it's just extreme. Like the comedy of it is like gold and shit. Like it's some shit I ain't even think about because I like isekai and like adventure type shit.
Yeah.
Fantasy type shit. So like for them to do what they did, like I there was moments I didn't even think about like who like I never thought of like okay like. Usually when you get fan service for like fantasy or whatever, and then give you like sexy elves or some shit, and normally because like they about like you know in some animes and fantasy they live like a lifespan is like crazy, they like 100 or 500 or some shit like that, but they look like they 23 or some shit, and it was funny because like. In one of the episodes, like the very first episode, the guy, like one of the guys that was like I think he was like an elf or something, or like some kind of halfling or something, and he was like, elf? He's like elves crazy. I was like, they fucking old. He's like, you're disgusting, dude. He was telling the human dude that because the human dude found the elf sexy because like
he don't know.
Yeah, and like everybody else that was like different species, they kind of felt the same way. But like the dude that was like the half breed between like an elf and something else, he was like he was digging the funny thing is he was digging like the 60 or 70-year-old old human woman. He's like, now that's sexy, and the human dude was like, no, dude, you fucking disgusting. Yeah, he's like, that's old. He's like, no, you fucking with a 500-year-old elf. That's old. And I was like, you know what? That is great logic. I was like, I didn't even think about it because like you just think about like the appearance and stuff.
Right.
From there, and I never even thought of them in that way. I was like, yeah, they old, but like. It's fucking crazy. I was like, touche.
He's still a male.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how old he is. She look good? Alright. I'm digging it.
He's like, I'm digging it. But that shit had me rolling though. Like it is good comedy gold, man. They should have just kept it, man. I don't know. They should have just kept it.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Yeah.
And also make sure to like,
comment,
subscribe. If you like seeing us and you want to keep coming to the channel, show
bell.
your love. Hit the likes.
Hit the bell.
Hit the likes.
Ding ding.
And comment. DADS Podcast every single day, every single week. Make sure to follow us all our social media networks. DADS Podcast. And for Twitter, 2Dads with Dreads. And we out. DADS Podcast every single day, every single week. WWMLKD. Happy Black History Month.